Sis. This is.
You okay?
I'm sorry, I just can't handle it. Like, Cass is binge watching Netflix. And freaking Friends and Friends references, oh my gosh, I can't handle this. I need a minute. Welcome one and all to this triple review. We're doing Thin Lizzy and Our Little World and Plush all in one video. Because someone canceled on me 3 times in a row.
Finals. Exams.
No excuse! Well, okay, yeah, part of the reason why I didn't do it alone was because of the fact that, yeah, I had school too. So, I'm also to blame here. But it's mostly her fault. Okay, let's start with Thin Lizzy. Thin Lizzy is... It goes back to original Supernatural. Like, in the first season of Supernatural, they had episodes where they fought against urban legends, like the Hook Man. This one, they're fighting against... Well, no, okay, I'll give you... It's not exactly like that. It's more like season 2's No Exit.
Yeah.
Like, where they fought against America's real-life first serial killer, and this one, they're fighting against the ghost of Lizzy Borden, who gave her father or mother 30 whacks with an axe.
Yep.
Though it's not really her ghost, so I gotta take away points from that. I mean, when I saw the promo, I was thinking, hey, like we're gonna go against another real life possible serial killer. But no, it's just a human. But I will give it points back because I always enjoyed the human storylines.
They've always, to me, the human story, like this one wasn't scary, but like the human story ones were always super intriguing and kind of freaky because like that's very much reality. Yeah, because like you can do all the bumps and all the southern bumps and not all you want, but the fact of the matter is that it's not real. It's fictionalized. But if when you're doing humans, you're making the audience realize that this could actually happen to me because some crazy person has. I mean, your soul getting taken from you, probably not, but... Definitely, like, the hunting one was one of my favorite, like, real-life kind of ones, you know, where they, like, kidnapped all the people and, like, hunted them down.
Yeah. I gotta say, Amara is still looking to be a very good villain.
Yeah, her motives are a little bit more obvious now. You kind of know what's going on.
Wait, explain that.
You know, she's God's sister, and, like, she's kind of...
No, we're not at the episode yet.
Ah, crap.
But, yes. I like how she doesn't seem to be, like, a villain. She seems to be more like an anti-villain.
Yeah, she doesn't really side with Crowley. She's just more kind of there, it feels like.
No, it's not exactly her, like, siding with Crowley. It's more like how, like, with that girl... What was her name?
Oh, shoot. I know who you're talking about.
Okay, for now we're gonna call her Lizzy, because she was the replacement for Lizzy. She, met Amara at a bar, and, Lizzy seems like the loner, the type of kid who's drifting away from their family because their family doesn't really care. And Amara seems to be, Amara's just, like, standing there waiting for her to come out, and she seems to be trying to help her out, and then she only goes into villain mode when Lizzy compares her to an angel, which I think is very interesting. I mean, they're basically fleshing out Amara and making her to a 3-dimensional character, which is good. I mean, sure, we've had supernatural enemies that are 3-dimensional, but they haven't been that 3-dimensional in like this amount of time. That maybe because of the fact that we haven't most of the villains haven't had that much screen time. Compared to Amara
or Crowley.
Yeah, Crowley doesn't count because he's been around for about 6 seasons. He doesn't count.
Yeah, he's been around for quite a while.
Yeah, he doesn't count. I'm talking about like the new villains because Lucifer like only had like about less than 10 episodes, Like, you know, the fact of the matter is, the villains tend to not get that much screen time because they have henchmen. So they're the men behind the man who's like typically their lieutenants get the most screen time.
Amara's kind of on her own.
Yeah. So I mean, that seems to be helping her rather than hurting her. But we're gonna go from Thin Lizzy to our little world, and you shall bring us in because you spoiled it.
Sorry. That's where we learn Amara is in fact God's sister, and that was really cool to learn though. There's a lot that episode is probably one of my favorites because that's when everything just starts coming together and you start learning more about Amara because she was such a huge question mark for a long time.
She still is.
Well, yeah, she still is, but you have some ideas and you're starting to wonder what's going to happen next. There's the anticipation, especially with Sam's visions.
Like the cage.
Yeah, I was so excited for that.
So I'm questioning whether or not it's God sending him these visions now. I mean, sending him the cage seems to be a bit weird. But then again, it could be blue-orange fertility clashing with gray morality.
See, I'm not even quite sure. I wish I could say, oh, I'm positive, but I really don't know.
I will say, if God and Mara are brother and sister, does that mean there's a father and mother?
Wait for next season. Just wait for next season.
Yeah.
You gotta come up with material somehow.
Like I said before, Supernatural is basically Bible fan fiction, and they're going this route. They can definitely go to a mother and father route. I mean, how many people have asked who created God?
A lot of people, and I think it'd be cool to explore that.
Yeah.
You know, it might be a little early now.
But then again, if they went that route, then you have to ask who created their parents and who created those parents.
Let's just not do the chicken and the egg thing right now.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing that's gonna end up hurting your head. And I want to say my favorite part of our little world is when Cass is interrogating Metatron, and Metatron's like, "You won't find the demon tablet. I've stashed it when you hid it under your mattress."
That was awesome. Especially with Metatron, before it was so complex with the books and stuff, and it just kind of shows, at least to me, how human he is now. He's not that really impressive thing anymore. He's just kind of.
He really wasn't ever.
No, we all agree he was a douche.
No, that's not the reason why he wasn't. Him being a douche wasn't the reason why. He just was not that impressive. I mean, remember how things this is Metatron. This is Metatron. I mean, right there, they're saying this guy does not look like an almighty scribe of God.
Are you kidding me? He looks really strong.
Don't sass me on my own show.
What you gonna do? But it was interesting though. I feel like we kind of have that strong cast back too.
Yeah. I mean, he was already there, but he still seems to be suffering from the
attack dogs.
Yeah, but another thing is, okay, I can keep it in. I can keep it in. Cass is binge watching TV. He's basically us now. Cass is every person who's stuck on TV, and I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
I think it's hilarious. I really like it.
I can't remember most of the shows, not because it's forgettable, but mostly because it doesn't have to do with the overall storyline. Besides the news reports, it's just he's binge watching Orange is the New Black, a bunch of
The Wire.
Yeah, and a bunch of reality shows, I think, and it's just a nice change of pace. I mean, well, not change of pace, but it's just a nice character development. I mean, first we got Cass I like texting, emoticons. Now we got Cass saying I like TV, reality shows.
He's going through phases.
Yeah. And this is what I mean by Cass being a hybrid human, a hybrid angel, both human and angel at the same time, because he's enjoying human pastimes and doing what angels do best, kicking the shit out of people.
I just think it's a nice change up though. Just it doesn't, like you said, it doesn't matter, but it's comic relief because things are they're pretty serious right now. But it's Cass is kind of that comic relief at the moment with the Netflix. Because we've all had that before.
Let's talk about the fact that Sam and Dean are going on are basically becoming Batman.
Batman.
Well, Dean was already Batman, but they're becoming Batman because they're going on basically a no-kill policy.
Yeah, that's definitely. It's so weird. We're used to seeing them just stab them, and we just kind of got used to it.
Yeah, because like I don't know. Actually, I don't know why. There never was a good reason for them to start doing that. I mean, season 8 they try to explain away by saying that that they don't kill the demons, then the demons will go back and tell the boss. Because it did happen once in season 3, but they wouldn't explain why they would just kill every other demon that wasn't really tied to Crowley or anything. And they seem to be going away from that because of the fact that they're still victims. I mean, remember Sam said the knife kills the victim, and what I do, most of them survive. Though I question why he didn't exorcise them.
I know. I was kind of like.
I was thinking like, okay, you're handcuffing them to exorcise them, right? But then he handcuffs and says 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and then leaves. So I'm thinking, okay.
Maybe it just seemed redundant though, just for the fact that like they will come back.
Or maybe because it might have been because they're technically already in hell. So that might be the reason why. So the exorcising a demon in hell would probably have been stupid because I think that's technically their true form, taking physical form.
That's true.
I mean, I was saying why you're able to kill a demon in hell. Also, Crowley, you idiot, you.
The book. That was hilarious. Remember in the meeting he was reading that book about your teenage daughter. Oh.
Yeah, he has truly, completely embraced fatherhood, and I don't know what to think about that. I kind of feel happy and I kind of feel conflicted.
I don't know how to feel about it. It's so weird. It's funny, but it's like weird.
And he also does seem kind of hurt when Amara turns on him.
Yeah.
Like,
can't blame him.
Also, the fact of the matter is, I'm gonna stop the review to talk about the special effects thing. I mean, I realized that the hand thing was super fake, and you can also see Mark pulling a string to break the hand. Like, okay, like if some people are pointing that out, but so what? I mean, we're not watching this show for the special effects. We're watching the show for the story, for the characters. Who cares what the how it looks? I mean, yeah, there are plenty of shows from like the 80s that people watch today that never watched it before, but can watch it because of the storyline, despite the fact that it has terrible graphics and stuff. So we can look past that.
Yeah, I saw that too. It looks fake, but
Like we're not here for the special effects. We're here for the story.
It's such a small, quick thing. It doesn't matter. It's not important.
Yeah. So why are you bringing attention to it? But anyway, so Amara is God's sister. Now, where do you think they're gonna go with this?
I am really hoping they bring God into this because Sam has been talking a lot about God lately and like the visions that he believes are coming from him, and I think it'd be really cool to bring him in.
I'm not entirely sure how they're gonna work around this because bringing God in is an obvious point in the story, but God is what we would call a story breaker,
like a finale, right?
No, story breaker as in like he has so much power that he completely destroys all tension and like it's like basically like God's God's here, just snap your fingers and they're gone. Like, and so like if he's here, then it's just there's no tension. Though, but then again, the fact that Amara is his sister, and that he can beat her would make it seem like he wouldn't be a story breaker. So Amara maybe they'll work their way around that.
They might just keep the story going.
And like Dean said in the next episode, why would God care now? Well, I think the reason why God would care now because it's her sister, like Sam said. So that may be why he would show up. Though I still question what the effectiveness of showing Sam the cage. I mean, is he saying you need to free Lucifer and Michael?
Remember that episode we always end up here, with Sam?
Like the end?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool if they kind of looped towards that again.
It's kind of late trend for that because it's not 2014 anymore.
Well, what? No, but like, I mean, they've always defied odds when it comes to Destiny, but like maybe this time it kind of comes back at them.
Maybe. Though, like they're gonna free Marco and Lucifer from the cage. How are they gonna do that? Since Lilith is dead.
I don't know. They always find a way.
But again, they could do the rings again because they probably still have the rings. I mean, we haven't seen them since season 5, but they probably still have them. And they might have taken the Death's ring off in case they needed that again. And
I don't think he needs it.
No, I think they like to be crazy prepared. Mm-hmm. Though then again, I think the keys are like a way in. I mean, a way in, not a way out. So that might be it. And now let's talk about Plush. I will say this is one of the weaker episodes.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not to say it's not at all means bad. It's just weaker.
You know, you get like I mean, this season has been very, there's a lot going on, and Plush is kind of like that breakup episode where you don't have Amara, you talk about it, but it's like a hunt, kind of.
I mean, it's like some people don't like the filler episodes, but the fact of the matter is, the filler episodes are part of the show because that's the premise of the show. I mean, it's like would you want a show about two brothers hunting things that go up in the night, just hunting one thing and then never moving on to anything else? It just seems like you lied to me about the premise.
Exactly. I think it is nice to have that kind of break. You have the hunt, and it's like you said, not one thing.
Yeah, and it can lead to very interesting storylines. Though this storyline was interesting. It brought up a new what's what I'm looking for. It brought up a new aspect to the ghost mythos. I mean, we haven't touched on that since like season 10, like mid season 10, right?
I believe so. We haven't really touched on that for a while.
This is the first time we've seen a ghost that can possess several objects at once.
It was very interesting. Like, I like how they did that though, because you were kind of questioning it the whole time.
Yeah, I question how the mask got delivered from person to person, and it's kind of interesting how like the mask got how after one mask burned, another mask appeared, then another mask appeared, so like 4 people wearing all the masks at the same time and killing everyone at the same time, and like making everything seem crazy. Mm-hmm. That would have made for a far more interesting and I think better storyline.
Yeah, that's true, but I will say I love the clown and Sam.
Well, there seemed to be development from Sam in that area too, because he doesn't seem to be as afraid as he was like in season 7. Like,
it's not like he's faced worse.
Yeah, no, it's like remember how like in season 7, like he's like, I think I'm over my fear, because like he got his ass kicked by some clowns and had like a look of pure terror while covered in glitter.
Yeah, I don't think we'll ever forget that.
Yeah, and now like when he's faced with a guy with a clown mask, he's like, oh, I have to fight this bastard, aren't I?
It's just kind of okay, let's just do it.
Yeah, it's like okay. It reminded me of the Captain America scene, like in the elevator. It's like, all right, we're gonna do this. Let's get it over with. Let me kick your ass.
Anybody want to get off?
But yeah, overall, like these 3 episodes have been good. I mean, then Lizzy, while the promo was misleading. I mean, come on, never trust a trailer. This is what it has taught me. It's still a good episode. Like brings a lot to the Amara character. Then Our Little World brings in more of the Christian mythos, and it's like the best out of these 3. And then Plush, while weaker, is still a good episode. Because in my opinion, there hasn't been particularly bad episodes. There have been less than strong episodes, like less than average, not bad.
Average is fine though. I mean, you're gonna have not every episode's gonna be like whoa,
Yeah.
Our Little World definitely was whoa to me. I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're expecting whoa, then your expectations are unrealistic for any show or any type of fiction.
Yeah,
I mean, there's always gonna be like a blunder. There's even gonna be seasons that are blunders.
Yeah.
You mean like season 6?
I was thinking season 7.
Both of those.
It was still interesting though. I mean, they still had some interesting things going on. But
thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week. Well, no, and I will see you on December 4th with a new video.
Oh yeah, eat a lot of food.
Yes, eat a lot of food. Thank you, Claire. Peace.